Good morning, America. This is Spanish Man TV with another episode sponsored by Shiba Comics and Things. Like you can see over there, Shiba Comics and Things on eBay, the only place that you can get them right now. We sell very desirable high collectibles. We got right here Bloodstone first appearance in the marble continuum. Not really the physical form that we are used to, the red hair, but the the conceptual uh uh the character creation right here. Then of course we have Spider-Man official movie adaptation. So basically this is the very first appearance of the Green Goblin, Willard Dafoe Green Goblin in comic book format. So this is very desirable right here. And of course, we got my boy Miles, hip hop variant, and we got Darth Vader, we got the Wisher. We got these Spidey's 1990 nostalgia and 9.8. Like right here, you can start completing your run, like whoop whoop. You know what I mean? I try to put you on. These collectibles will beat inflation. At the price I'll give it to you, I guarantee you that these will beat inflation. These are so hard to get and very rare to get at this 9.8 at this day and time, the way the rating companies work now. They are very tough now. They used to be very tough in the beginning, then in the middle they got soft, and now towards the end they're getting tough. So setting a modern in and getting a 9.8, you gotta cross your finger, even if it looks perfect. Like right here, like this, people should be picking this up from me. This is ridiculous. I did all the work and I put these two beautiful right here. This is Edge of Spider-Verse Part 1, the black and white cover, which is 1,500 copy, and the color version, which is 3,000 copy. So you talking about a combination of 4,500 copies of these combined. And there was a store exclusive. You can only order these online through Comic Exposure. And them, Comic Exposure at that moment in time, did not have a good rapport with the customers. They used to treat niggas' books all fucked up sometime in the mail. But for some odd reason, they always treated me well. So that's why I always bought for them. But I always be seeing these little comments against them. And anytime I bring them up, that's what they always say. But for me, they always been doing me right. So I can only speak for my experience with them. But see, I have pulled two of them out of that 4,500 run combined. First time, all three of them on the cover, all three females, iteration that are important as we go forward in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You got Silk, you got Spider-Woman, and you got Spider-Gwen right here with Peter Parker right here. And then this is the Edge of Spider-Verse #1. We got the movies coming out. #1 already came out. So this is part already American culture. This is part of our world culture. A lot of people consider Spider-Man Edge of the Spider-Verse, the movie, the best Spider-Man movie of all time. Figure that out. Go Miles. But don't forget, long live Shiba Inu, the future currency of the planet. That's my read. So we're going to continue right here. Of course, we got some amazing Spider-Man. This is the first appearance of Silk as Cindy Moon. We got the origin of Echo right here. Then, we going to throw in a little Beavis and Butthead. Take that. Then we going to go nostalgic back to the 90s and throw these gems your way. Then we going to go variant crazy. And then right here, we up the price on this. We were selling this for $5. But I'm realizing that this Batman is becoming more and more pivotal in the DC universe. So I upped it up to 200. So y'all missed out. I'm beginning to see more value. So I upped it up. I made the adjustments. So let's go back to why Shiba and Comics sponsor today. We live for Shiba Inu. We love the Shiba Inu. But there's one proposition that the Shiba Inu is not covering. And that's the collateral world, which Amp seen that going to be the leader. The Amp Tech, I think, is attacking credit cards and an insurance company in the real world. This protocol right here fits very well in that universe. So that means that this is a play against Visa and MasterCard and a play against all insurance companies that exist right now. The capacitor is a $1.3 billion. So that means that at any given hour, the capacitor in dollars could process $1.3 billion every hour. That's the capacity. It's I think it's read hourly, and this every hour. This is the power of this capacitor right here, and it's fraud proof. Once it goes to layer 2, and more regular people get to come in and get to participate in the flexor capacitor. They get to participate. What's the flexor capacitor? Right here, you get to participate in the flexor capacitor and deposit token. Hopefully soon they will accept Shiba Inu as a collateral token. I don't know why they won't. They should. And then it should fall right here on the supported cryptocurrency. It shouldn't be up here. It should be right here, because this is what we're competing against. Shiba Inu is trying to become the #1 currency of daily transaction, not a store of value. Those are like different ones. Cryptography has separated those two dimensions right there. Store of value and velocity of movement. Now, in a cryptocurrency, you could have one specialized in the velocity and another one specialized in the store of value, and both of them be currencies. But the characteristic in cryptography, you could like separate it and maximize each characteristic. Genius, man. So, is it time to buy? Amp is the question. Let me give you my Chappelle live. Damn right, it's time. We got our man Grascale picking the Amp token and put it in their portfolio. They made it public on what date? On the 3rd. So that means they had to pick up. So they believe that Amp at these prices is it's a deal. What you think? If Grayscale added it to their repertoire, why shouldn't you add it to their repertoire? I think it's time for y'all to get yourself some Amp. At least throw a couple of them. Go to Coinbase, go to whatever. I got no links, I don't care. Go to whatever, and get you like a $200 an Amp. Just put it to the side for your kids. I think that will be a wise play. God bless you, and let's stay ahead of the curve. Spanish Man TV.